Hello and welcome to Morning Manna. My name is Joshua Ray, and over the course of the week, we're going to take a look at 6 of the miracles that Jesus performed while he was on earth. We're going to start at the very best place to start, the beginning of Jesus' earthly ministry with his first recorded miracle, which was turning water into wine. We find this story in John chapter 2. Shortly after Jesus began his earthly ministry, he attended a wedding in Cana with his mother and his disciples. It was customary to offer wine at most festivities, especially is the word I was trying to say, weddings. As the event went on, they ran out of wine, which is understandable because they're now in the 3rd day of this wedding, and all of the husbands said, "No, thank you." Apparently, though, it was uncommon to run out of wine, and doing so would cause great embarrassment to the host. Jesus' mother came to him and let him know that the wine was gone. He told her, "My time has not yet come." And like all good mothers, she responded by giving him a little kickstart to get things going. She seemingly ignored Jesus' response and told the servants to do whatever Jesus told them to do. Jesus then commanded them to fill the nearby jars full of water. There were 6 of them, and each held around 20 to 30 gallons of water. In Judaism, these jars were used in a washing ceremony, and when they washed, they would be cleansed spiritually. It was a washing that they had to do over and over and over again in order to be cleansed. Once the jars were full, Jesus told the servants to take some of the water to the master of the ceremony. So they scooped it out and they took it to him. And when he tasted it, the water had become wine. And not just any wine, but really, really good wine. The host was astonished because it was customary to serve the best wine first, and once the guests had had enough to dull their senses, then a lesser quality of wine would be served. And that's just smart business, but not Jesus. Jesus doesn't do anything of poor quality. There are so many things that we could talk about here, but what is our takeaway for this morning manna? It is that God is our provider. The amount of water that Jesus turned into wine was between 120 and 180 gallons. By some accounts, that's upwards of 700 bottles of wine. And again, this is really, really tasty wine. So not only is he our provider, but his provision for us is top drawer, as our neighbors across the pond would say. Top drawer, top. I'm not gonna try to do the accent, that was terrible. He only gives us his very best, that's the point. He provides for us financially, physically, emotionally, but also spiritually. I love the picture of Jesus providing for them using the jars that they would use in the purification rite. It's a beautiful picture because in just a few short years, they would no longer need to use those purification jars nor any of the other purification rites because Jesus himself would cleanse them by providing their ultimate need, the need of a savior. Aren't you thankful that you don't have to perform purification rites? That Jesus provided your cleanliness for you once and for all time. Again, Jesus only gives us his best. He has given us himself. Why don't you take a moment this morning to thank him for being your provider? In him, we have the very best and all that we will ever need. That's all for today. I will see you right back here tomorrow where we will look at another of Jesus' miracles. Peace.